They calling me AJ, man. I'm reading the blogs, man.
They call it.
They say I got my swag back.
Well, you can't be AJ right now. The only reason why, because you got Deontay Wilder strap, and AJ will never go near that strap. He don't want that type of smoke. But we gonna get straight to it though.
And I gonna say, I don't got time for the hate. I need more time in my day. I put the ice in my bay. Yeah, you riding on me. I get my drip overseas. Niggas are hating on me.
So just to let y'all know, we will be going live after 12 rounds of split decision. We came to a unanimous decision or a split decision. You know, some people had Professor Nim winning. You know, some people had AkHi winning. But at the end of the day, tune in live, call in. We could agree to disagree. We could debate, or y'all could show love. Whatever y'all want to do, we with it. We with the smoke. We with all of that. So that being said, let's talk about first the fight we watched early in the morning, which was AJ versus Ruiz. Obviously, Charlo fought later that night. But let's speak of AJ versus Ruiz. Now, I'm going to just get my first take on it real quick. Obviously, AJ flew like a butterfly, and he sting like a bee. That was the blueprint to beating Ruiz. He reminded me, or that fight reminded me of Floyd Mayweather versus Corrales. I remember Corrales before the fight, he was saying that Floyd Mayweather, he ain't going to be able to run all night. He going to get tired. And Floyd Mayweather fought Corrales.
Yeah.
Floyd, he will land great punches on Corrales. And Corrales was like, whoa. But he was smiling the whole time. It was, I think, past the third round, his impression changed. And I saw that same impression with Ruiz after the first round. When you told me, like, you see Ruiz's face, he obliged AJ. He told him, good job. And you don't do that. You gave AJ more confidence. Now, obviously, I picked Ruiz. A lot of people pick Ruiz. However, everything I stated in my prediction that AJ needed to do in order to win the fight, he did it. And that's how he actually became victorious. I told you he needed a hold like Klitschko used to do. You know, kill a minute of the round. Klitschko, he didn't fight 12 rounds every fight. He fought 6 rounds because he will hold half of the fight. So AJ kind of took that blueprint. He also controlled Ruiz, the shorter fighter. He boxed beautifully. He circled around him. And he showed me one thing that I did not expect, which I must admit, he did not gas out. So it might be beneficial to drop another 5 pounds. It might be beneficial to drop another 10 pounds if that's how you're going to start looking, you know. So AJ looked great. The heavyweight division is back rolling again. I mean, AJ back on the map. Deontay Wilder always been on the map. And for the people that think it's easy to become a super champion like the Brahms Bomber, it's not an easy thing to do because you could easily get upset like the Ruiz thing. And that's what I told you. AJ is basically cleaning up the mess he made, you know. So you always got to be prepared. AJ, I believe this loss will teach him is that you got to be ready for every opponent. It don't matter who you fought. It don't matter who you about to fight. They all finna train their hardest to beat you. So you always got to be prepared. You can't take no opponent lightly. Don't judge a book by its cover. And that's what I believe AJ did when he fought Ruiz the first time. Now, Ruiz, on the other hand, he got comfortable. They always say it's hard to become a champion, but it's even harder to maintain as a champion. And Ruiz failed in that field because he started partying, he started enjoying, celebrating too early, and now he's looking like a one-hit wonder with this performance against AJ. So what's your take on it? You obviously switched your pick last minute after the weigh-in. You could touch on that and just your whole thought on AJ performance.
So, yeah, I want to give props to AJ for a very, very good performance. So part of me was I watched the weigh-in, and not only the fact that Ruiz came in at 283 pounds. He did have his clothes on and a sombrero, but there was no excuse to come in tipping the scales at damn near 300 pounds. And then what I saw in AJ's physique was I saw a slimmed down version. He put the weights down. This is not bodybuilding. This is boxing. and I was giving you a comparison that. So to me, when you think about heavyweight physiques, I thought that Muhammad Ali had the perfect heavyweight physique. Like if somebody sketched up or drew up somebody, I would want somebody like Muhammad Ali. Right. So Muhammad Ali had long, lean muscles in there. He had good reach, had big, strong legs to move him around the ring. And he was a strongly built guy, but he wasn't heavily muscled. So you didn't see any stamina issues, or because, like I said, with all those big muscles you have, every time you throw a combination, which is equivalent to doing a sprint, you have to pump oxygen right back into all those muscles. So the bigger contracting muscles that you got, the easier for you to tire out. So I saw AJ as somebody who had a boxer's physique. I mean, when I saw the slim down version, I thought about Muhammad Ali. He looked like a muscular version of Ali. When at first he looked nothing like Ali with that slim physique. And then to me, I just saw a kind of a focus in him that, you know what, no more games. I know what I have to do. My career's on the line. And from when I saw that, I was like, I think he is ready to get over this mental hurdle that he was battling with at this time. And so this might be one of those points in somebody's career where we say that this was a very pivotal moment. And then Ruiz, I thought he laid an egg. He came in. He definitely enjoyed his fame at this time, and we made the comment that he was playing with house money, and he seemed to think that. My pops was here, was watching the fight, and he kept on making a statement that Ruiz is not supposed to be here, right? Or,
yeah,
what did he say?
From all the fans on the comment section, we asked, drop your prediction. If you get it right, you get a split decision T-shirt. Now, Pops got it right. Professor Nim Pops. Obviously, he a fighter. He a OG in the game. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on his name. Now, when I asked your Pops, I was like, who you got winning? He said, Ruiz ain't supposed to be here. I was like, what do you mean? He said, I think AJ basically is going to show that they both on two different levels. Mm-hmm. And not a lot of people had that vision, or not a lot of people thought AJ was going to win in that fashion. I know a lot of people picked AJ, but still they were saying it's going to be a tough fight. But AJ showed that he a different class, where at least just last night, which, just to your Muhammad Ali point, Muhammad Ali the greatest of all time for a reason, because, I mean, he a heavyweight, but he moved like a lightweight and punched like a heavyweight. And the way he moves and his reflexes, he's just on a whole different level. Now, AJ, in my opinion, he had the right mindset, and that's something Ruiz didn't have. Ruiz didn't look like he was ready for this moment. Maybe that's why he was delaying the fight. Talking about, I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia, this and that. Mm-hmm. And obviously, AJ, he didn't make no excuses when he lost, but Ruiz had a lot to say, which I didn't appreciate that. I didn't see that coming from Ruiz. Yeah. Now, we're going to get to that, but is Ruiz a Buster Douglas or Rahman, in the boxing game right now? Or is he a better fighter? Because remember Buster Douglas, I actually made a video on this. Speaking of, this is our last episode where we hosting it.
Right now
we hosted and posted.
Yeah, it's pre-recorded.
Yeah, it's pre-recorded. We hosted it, then posted, but later on next week, will we be going live after 12 rounds of fighting in split decision? And we came out to KO by AkHi. AkHi, man, he didn't KO his own brother, man. How you gonna do it like that?
3P, man.
So Professor Nim think it's a split decision. Oh no, he thought it was a unanimous decision. But God only made a couple things perfect. That's Floyd Mayweather boxing record, and that's me on split decision. You know what I'm saying? So I always get the upper hand every time. So,
wasn't you just doing push-ups on live?
What
was that? What was that? Because that's right, you lost the bet.
Oh yeah, I went for Ruiz. I ain't gonna cap. I thought Ruiz was gonna come prepared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He from the desert too. I thought he was gonna be able to relate. You know what I mean? But he came not ready. But it is what it is. You were doing the push-ups for the Wilder fight too, so you already know you could relate to them push-ups. So that being said, I did a full 40 push-ups. He did a quarter of a push-up, so his is equivalent of 10. That being said, I got Canelo strapped as we speak. And obviously, It's smoke season. Anybody can get it. Y'all want to debate, y'all could call in. All these casual fans, all these guys that's talking about, oh, they calling me out, calling Professor Nim out, calling Deontay out. Listen, y'all could call in. This is new media only. We talking with facts. So we were gonna have a host. We gonna have a completely different look than what we do now. We changing things up. We coming harder than ever. You know what I'm saying? Every time y'all try to knock us down, we stay getting up, and we stronger than ever. So that being said, be on the lookout for that. We're gonna have a call-in number. Y'all could call in to debate. We could agree to disagree. So after 12 episodes, we're gonna have the 13th episode live on Sunday. On Sunday. I know I've been saying split decision on Monday every time, so people might think it's gonna be on Monday live, but nah. It's going to be on Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. Around 3 p.m., I would say.
3, 4.
So I will notify y'all on the comments. I'm actually post a video on that as well, when the time exactly going to be. But y'all going to see the live post almost a couple days before that, when we going live. So I just want to let all the viewers know, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a host. We're going to do it bigger than ever. So I just want to let all of y'all know. So make sure y'all click on the notification bell to get notified every time we go live on Split Decision. If you don't want to get worried about, hey, when these guys going to go live because I want some smoke, then click on the notification bell. If you ain't, then you don't want no smoke. You ain't, man, your friends telling you, yo, call AkHi, man. AkHi out here making this look bad. The Canelo Nation look bad. You know what I'm saying? How about... Hey, you know what you should be telling me? Like, can you tell him that and convince him and prove him wrong for all his views? And obviously, they tell him, nah, that's a different smoke. Man, you know what I'm saying? You a casual fan. You don't know ish about boxing. But AkHi, man, he got all them facts and receipts behind him. All I got is Canelo scorecards in my pocket. Man, AkHi got Canelo strapped. So y'all call in Professor Nim with his boxing record. 2-time Golden Glove. You know what I'm saying? We want all the smoke.
And with that said, we appreciate everybody who's coming. Particularly we have people who we know that they're going to be there every week. They claim that this is one of their favorite shows, the things that they look up to, and we really appreciate that. We're trying to do our best to step up our production. Yeah. We work together on the content. We also take in all of your, when it is substantive, any kind of feedback or advice that y'all give us, we take that in. But man, we love y'all for rocking with us, and we keep doing it.
You gotta include. We take all donations too.
Oh yeah.
When we go live, if y'all want to donate, support the movement, support the AkHi family. Y'all
we'll do a super chat.
The super chat,
make sure if you want to get a question in, you can do that.
You know, because sometimes I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because we're gonna be debating. We're gonna have a host that's gonna keeping up. She gonna be keeping up over everything. So sometimes certain comments, like, I'm not gonna be able to read everything, or she ain't gonna be able to read everything, because she definitely is not gonna interrupt us while we debating. However, if you do offer a super chat, that's the time you could get your question. Yeah. You could say whatever, and we will have to mention it. So if you do got, like, you know, a question or a statement that you feel like, oh, that will counteract what AkHi saying or Professor Nim saying, you want to throw on the chat, super chat, we will talk about it. She will keep it in hold. She will write the question down, and she will give you definitely a shout out. And we definitely have our host that's coming. So y'all got to tune in to Split Decision episode 13 live.
Live, you know, baby.
The rematch between AkHi and Professor Nim on live on Split Decision episode 13. We went 12 rounds.
We did.
I believe we came into the fact that AkHi won. What you think?
It's a split decision. I'm going to let y'all decide.
Y'all decide. So that being said, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and we out it.
And I gonna say